seat. Make yourself comfortable. It is so wonderful to see you again. This is going to be a challenging time to do this. There's so much traffic and construction going on outside, so pardon if you hear any weird noises. Terribly sorry about that. I hope that doesn't disrupt our session too much. Okay, it's just like a whole thing. I'm adding on to the building. Speaking of which, do you have your parking pass? Okay, yes, you do. The security clowns have been singing in unison lately. Sort of like a whale. It sounds painful. Honestly, don't know what's going on with them. Again, they're not violent. They do like to attack. They do like to rummage through your pants for candy. Okay, but that's it. That's all they're looking for in your pants are candy. Okay, so just be careful. It's good to see you have this. It's very important. Let's go ahead and get started. I do have some questions for you. It's going to be a little bit different. I have some really personal questions to ask you. So first things first, you're looking good. You're looking really good. As always, amazing. You're looking good. So I wanted to ask you, does your breath stink? Oh, okay. And what does it currently smell like right now? Oh, okay. Okay. Would you mind if I take a little quick sniff? I'm going to lean in, and what I want you to do is I want you to open your mouth and exhale for me, okay? I'm gonna smell it. Okay. Let's do this. Okay. Oh, okay. Wow. That's not what I was expecting. Okay. That's not what I was expecting, but interesting still. Interesting. Can you let me know, what was the last thing that you ate? Matter of fact, what was the last thing you had in your mouth? Just start from there. Oh, that's why. Okay. That makes sense. Okay. Who was the last person to kiss you? Okay. And where did they kiss you? Okay. Interesting. Do you typically like to get kissed there? That's the sweet spot. Okay, that's the sweet spot. I'm gonna make a mental note for myself for next time. Okay. I want you to think back to the last time that you were intimate with someone, right? What would you rate that experience between 1 and 10? Oh, okay. Interesting. Tell me a little bit more about that experience. Why did you rate it that number? Okay. Okay. I feel like I could do better. Now this is gonna be personal, okay? But I need you to be as honest as possible with me, okay? It really helps with my research. When you go number two, okay, meaning poop. Okay. When you poop, how many times do you wipe before you clean? How many wipes would you say? Okay, wow, that's a surprising number of wipes. I've not heard that before. I've not heard that particular number before, but I mean, it makes sense. I'm not judging. And then after you wipe, right? Are you looking at the toilet paper? Well, first off, what are you using to wipe? Are you using your hands, a wet wipe, toilet paper, or something else? Interesting. Are you looking back at what you used to wipe your butt and like just studying it or looking at it or anything like that? Okay. No, I know that's a weird question, okay? I have some other weird questions that you should be prepared to answer, okay? This is all important stuff. I need to know. Okay. Thank you so much for being honest, by the way. Now this particular question is very, very important, so, okay. When was the last time you threw that ass? in a circle. Okay. Good, 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 good. Some could say that it's the same dance, that it's the same particular movement, but I don't think so. I want to also know, how often are you twerking, okay, or popping at home? Yeah, okay, okay, okay. Well, we're gonna have to bump that up. We're gonna have to bump that up just a little bit, okay? Okay, okay. If I show you mine, will you show me yours? You will. Okay, okay. That's good to know. That's good to know. Okay, getting back to the poop. Okay, you're number two. What is the typical color of your bowel movement? Wow, okay. That's not a typical color. I think you should probably get that checked out seriously. Okay. I was hovering over your toilet the other day after you took a number two. And the smell was overpowering in the best way. In the best way I can take it. I can take it. And I thought, wow, okay, I'm gonna talk to them about this because I think they may need to see someone. Yeah. And are you washing your hands after you poop at home? Be honest. Be honest. Okay. You're sure about that? Okay. How about in public? Are you washing your hands after a number two in public? Okay. Good, 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 good. I mean, some people don't. Some people don't. Some people do. Sometimes I don't. Sometimes I do. You know, it depends. It depends. How often? How often are you tugging at your pubes? Pretty often. Yeah, I guessed. I guessed that. Oh, I didn't even ask you. Do you shave down there? Do you shave? Do you wax? Do you pluck? Okay. Okay. Good, 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 good. That's good to know. That's good to know. When was the last time you've eaten something off of the floor? Oh, okay. Just yesterday. Okay. Makes sense. Makes sense. How about out of the garbage? Have you ever eaten something out of the garbage? You have. Wow, okay. I mean, I love it. I love it. How often are you eating out of the garbage, would you say? Oh, wow. Quite often. Quite often. Okay. Okay. We can bump that up too, okay? Don't worry about it. I'm not gonna catch any germs, okay? It's your garbage. I guess I didn't make that clear, but it's your garbage, so you can eat out of it. Okay. I eat out of my garbage all the time. What's the most repeated conversation that you've had with yourself? I know you're talking to yourself. Okay, you can't hide that from me. I've watched you. Silly. I'm more interested in understanding how often you have the same conversations with yourself. Wow, 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 wow. Okay, okay. That makes sense. I mean, I totally get that. Okay, when was the last time you've had your private area inspected? Your no-no place downstairs. When was the last time you had that inspected or taken a look at? Or... Okay, okay, I'm gonna need to take a look. When you're picking your nose, right? When you're picking your nose and you're getting really deep inside there, are you using your finger, a Q-tip? I know sometimes people use Q-tips. Or are you using some sort of tissue or something? Oh, okay, that's good. Okay. I feel like I've seen you use your fingers. The other day when I was watching you with a pair of binoculars, I saw you going after it. It must have been a big one because you were going at it hard. Okay, I think that I have everything that I need, honestly. I think I do. You have been great as always. That wraps up our session for today. You're gonna get out of the building the same way that you typically do. You're gonna do a couple of twerks into a handstand, drop it low into a split. You're gonna get back up. You're going to continue to twerk your way out of the door and around the corner. Okay, you're gonna drop a couple of stories. Don't worry about it. Mr. Giggles will be there to pick you up, give you kisses. You're probably gonna have a couple of bruises too, so don't worry about that. Mr. Giggles, he will clean you up, okay? And then he'll walk you out of the door and you are free to go after that, okay? Okay, gotta have you down for next Friday. Okay, I have you in the calendar. You're all set and confirmed. I'm gonna send you an email confirmation once you go ahead and confirm that you can make it at that time. And then set, okay? Alright. As always, I'll see you again next time, okay? Bye. Have a great day.